Okay guys, so I promised you a new video and here we are, we're back again. Jeez, it looks like there's a lot of videos coming out at the moment. Lots of good things happening. So as I said to you guys before in the last video, I'll be showing you how to install the new HomeBrew Launcher. Now, I haven't done this myself yet, so we'll be going and doing this all together, and I'll be learning as we go ahead and do this. So I'll cut out any parts of the video that aren't required, and we'll try and make it really easy for you guys. So we're going to go to this link here. I'll put that in the description so you guys can find it. Let's see. So I'll read through it. You need 3.0 to use this. If you want, you can update by using Pocket Tournament. Just be careful because newer versions update you to 3.0.1. Okay, so make sure you don't update to 3.0.1 or else you'll be out of luck. You won't be able to use this. Let's take a look. Yeah, they say some stuff about saying on 1.0 if you're already on 1.0, but I'm on 3.0, so let's use this exploit. Alright, so we need to download NXHB menu, so we'll open that in a new tab, and you guys will need an SD card, so a micro SD card. You guys should know what a micro SD card is, and you will need to download this file, so I'll download it now. If you guys don't know what a micro SD card is, go Google it. Nintendo sells some where you can get your own and just format it. It looks like this. That's a Nintendo specific one. I've bought like a 128 gigabyte one and formatted it. It's like literally $50 cheaper and it's no different at all. So you can go about it however you want. So we need to put it onto the root of the SD card. So I'll open this up with WinRAR. You guys can download WinRAR as well. It's a pretty good tool. I will put this over here once it wants to move. Here we go. Alright, so I'm just going to quickly go and grab the SD card out of my Switch. So if you want to remove the SD card from your Switch, just follow this photo here. You can see you turn it around and it literally just comes out of the Switch like that. So you pull up the stand and clip out your SD card, take it out. My console just got upset because I ripped out the SD card, but that's alright. Find yourself something to plug the SD card into your computer with. So I have a micro SD to like a standard SD adapter. I'm just going to plug into my computer because I have a SD card reader plugged into my computer as well. So go ahead and do that. I just need to find mine. Would probably help if my workspace wasn't such a mess. But anyways, so it should be coming up on the screen shortly. Alright. Not sure why that how that came up. Let's take a look. File Explorer, C drive. I feel like it might have an issue reading my card reader. Not a problem, I'll use a different one. Okay, so it says that now we need to insert the SD card back to the device. So what we'll do first is we'll go back to the USB. So they say that you should have this formatted as FAT32. I'm just going to check what we've got ours formatted as FAT32. So your 3DS won't pick this up if it's formatted as NTFS or anything else. So you can make it FAT32 by right clicking on it if yours isn't. Go format. There's the capacity, so sorry, mine's actually a 60, not a 128 gigabyte. I think thought I had more. Anyways, don't make it NTFS, make it exFAT. Well, default. Mine's FAT32. You might need to use an external tool to format it. I don't remember exactly how I did it. I think I used Ease as Partition Master, which is quite a good tool. So as you can see here, I'll just quickly open it up for you guys to see. Launch application. I'll put a link to where you can download this in the description as well if you want to use it. It's a very, very good tool. I really enjoy it. So you can see my disk here. It's got 16 megabits unallocated, 32 FAT32 for the 56 gigabytes that it has there. So you can right click on it, and you would have to format the partition. So this won't do anything, so I'll show you while I'm doing it here. You name it whatever you want. If you don't name it anything, I'll just leave it blank like it is. Select FAT32 out of the options, and then make your cluster size 32. Press OK, and it'll do all this. Then to apply your changes, press apply. I'm not going to do that because mine's already ready, but you guys can. It'll do a process on your screen. It might take a little bit of time. Once it's done, that's it. You can close it out. It'll refresh. No. Alright, cool. So then, as I showed you again, put this into the root directory. I've already plugged it into the switch, so it's gone and made all these other things here as well. But anyway, let's put that in there, and now we're going to safely eject it, because when you're working with stuff like this, you always want to do it safely. So eject the USB, so it's safe to remove. Alright, I'm just going to quickly pause the video again here. Okay guys, so now that you've safely ejected your device, I've just unplugged it from my USB port on the computer, and I'm going to plug it back into my switch. So as I showed you earlier in the video, that's how you do it, that's how you put it back in. So just lift up your stand again, and be careful not to break it, of course, and just place the SD card back into there. Click it in, that should be fine. If your switch was on, it'll ask you to power off, and then it'll turn itself back on. So I'll plug my switch in now so you guys can see what's happening on the screen. It seems like it stopped updating. I think my software may have frozen. It's showing an input on the screen now, which is just what we wanted. Alright, so now what you're going to want to do is get your Joy-Cons, take them off it, or if you're using it in your hands, you don't have to. But because I'm using my switch in the dock so that you guys can see it, I'll take them out. And as you can see, the switch is now functioning. So I'm just going to quickly read the instructions, and then I'm going to have to change my screen so I can see what I'm doing. So we're going to set your switch DNS server to this. So I'm just actually going to quickly copy the instructions down to another sticky note. So it says we're going to change our DNS settings to those settings. So let's see where we're going to do that. I'm assuming it'll be in here, network settings, if I can find it, internet settings. Assuming that's it. Searching for networks. Okay, cool. Alright, so I've just made a Wi-Fi network on my phone. So if we go internet settings, it should search for my network. I don't want to connect this to my normal internet, so where are we? It's not coming up in here. Here we go, exploit. So just a generic password. You guys can obviously see it. And we'll go OK. Should connect. Okay, so it's connected. Now we're going to set up the DNS connection. Maybe I've done that incorrectly. Internet settings again. Oh, here we go. Change settings. So you click on your network and then you change the settings. Okay, my bad. So go in here, DNS settings. Again, we'll do it again. 104.236. Oh, I forgot to do that. 102.364.106.125 and done. So now save. Settings have been saved. It says connect to the network, do a connection test. This is the next step. That's attempting to connect to the internet. Registration is required to use the network. So you press next and it should run this exploit like so. I think we need to click install. So click install. And now I think we wait. Okay guys, so I believe I did actually finally get this to work. So I just got the message saying that the internet browser will be closed. So I've closed it. It actually lagged a bit, which means that it felt like it was doing something. So I'm on the home screen again now, and I'm going to go and press album. And there we go, the HomeBrew Launcher has launched. Now, I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions, like does this work after you restart the console, or do you have to run the whole thing again? Well, I'm not sure. Let's find out. I will try and open it again, and it still seems to work while the console is on. I can't restart the console from here. No. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold the power button, and you guys will see it on the screen. You'll see me going through the reboot process of the device again. So power options, restart. So we will shut the system down, wait for it to boot back up, and we'll see if it works. I don't think it will work without running the exploit again. I don't think you'll need to install it again, but I think you will need to run it again. And that will be obviously every time you want to run the exploit, but we will see now. So just bear with me a moment while we wait for the system to reboot. Alright, so here we are. I'm just going to open the album straight up. So as you can see, it loads my album. And doesn't seem to be working again now. Like I said guys, trial and error. Gotta keep trying until you get it. And I don't think it's going to work 100% of the time. But there it is guys. I can't really do anything better for you because I can't get this to work any better. I've done exactly what the developer has said. So that's it for this video. I now need to render through a few hours worth of video and need to chop out all the stuff that isn't required. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed what I could show you from this video, and I hope you guys stay tuned for next time. Thanks guys, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out.